Agent Marcus Williams was heading home to Atlanta after closing a major case. Exhausted, looking forward to a quiet flight. His first-class ticket was a small reward after 3 weeks of undercover work. He boarded early, found seat 3A, and settled in. That's when he saw her face change. Karen Mitchell, the lead flight attendant, stopped mid-greeting when she saw Marcus. Her smile vanished. Her eyes narrowed. "Excuse me, sir. I think you're lost. Economy is toward the back." Marcus looked up calmly. "I'm in first class. Seat 3A. Let me see your boarding pass." He handed it to her. She studied it like she was looking for forgery. "This doesn't seem right. How did you get this ticket?" "I bought it." Her tone sharpened. "Sir, I'm going to need you to gather your things and move to your correct seat." Other passengers were staring now. The businessman across the aisle looked uncomfortable. The elderly woman in 2B shifted in her seat. Marcus stayed composed. Years of training taught him exactly how this would play out. "Ma'am, this is my correct seat. I have my ticket. My ID matches. Is there a problem?" "The problem is passengers trying to sit where they don't belong. I'm calling security." She walked away before Marcus could respond. 5 minutes later, 2 airport police officers entered the plane. Karen pointed at Marcus. "That man refused to leave first class and became verbally aggressive with me." Marcus hadn't raised his voice once. "Sir, we need you to come with us," the first officer said. Marcus stood slowly, reached into his jacket. Karen's eyes went wide. "He's reaching for something." "My credentials," Marcus said evenly, holding up his FBI badge and identification. The silence was deafening. Both officers examined his ID carefully. Real, current, Senior Special Agent Marcus Williams, 15 years with the Bureau. The lead officer turned to Karen. "Ma'am, is there an actual issue here?" Her face went from red to white. I thought he didn't look like." She couldn't finish the sentence, because there was no good way to finish it. The businessman in 4C pulled out his phone. He'd recorded everything. "I got the whole thing," he said to Marcus. "Every word she said. You'll want this." Marcus thanked him, took his contact information, and sat back down. The officers apologized and left. Karen disappeared into the galley. The flight was silent for the first 20 minutes. But Marcus wasn't thinking about the flight. He was thinking about the others, because he knew he wasn't the first. After landing, Marcus filed a formal complaint. Then he did some digging. Karen Mitchell had worked for the airline for 12 years. In the past 18 months alone, she'd filed reports on 7 passengers, all black, all accused of being in the wrong seats, causing disturbances, or acting suspiciously. None of the reports were valid. All passengers had been humiliated. The airline had received complaints about Karen before. They'd done nothing. Marcus sued, not just for himself, but as a representative case for every passenger Karen had targeted. The airline's lawyers tried to settle quietly. Marcus refused. The case went public. The businessman's video went viral. News outlets picked it up. The pressure mounted. Settlement, $1.2 million. Karen Mitchell was terminated. The airline was forced to implement mandatory anti-bias training, create an independent complaint review board, and publicly apologize. But Marcus didn't keep the money. He donated $600,000 to organizations fighting racial profiling in transportation. The rest went to legal aid funds for people who'd experienced discrimination but couldn't afford lawyers. "This was never about me," Marcus told reporters. "It's about the college student who got pulled off a plane because someone thought he looked suspicious. It's about the businesswoman who gets searched every single time she flies. It's about every person who has to prove they belong in spaces they paid to be in." Here's the truth. Racism costs everyone. It cost Karen her career. It cost the airline $1.2 million and their reputation. But most importantly, it cost 7 passengers their dignity. Your assumptions about people based on skin color aren't just wrong. They're expensive, they're damaging, they're unacceptable. Marcus Williams proved something that day. You can't judge who someone is by looking at them. The person you underestimate might be the person who changes everything. Respect doesn't cost money, but disrespect, that'll cost you everything.